multigrade classes since 2018. I think it's more than 3 years, or almost 3 years, but I'm teaching multigrade classes of kindergarten, grade 1, and grade 2. So actually, there are 3 classes that I'm handling right now.
How many pupils are there in your multi-grade classes, sir?
So far, this school year 2020 to 2021, I've got 16 pupils. For the kindergarten, I have 2 pupils. For grade 1, I have 6 learners. Grade 2 is 8. So total is 16. But if we're going to compare my previous learners in the previous school year, I had 19 pupils. So right now it got decreased. I am the only teacher in my school, and I supervise everything. I am the custodian of everything. It's hard for me, but this is it. This is the task or the job that I want. And I am going to deal with this wholeheartedly.
What methods or strategies do you use in teaching multi-grade classes?
Actually, it is a very big difference because when you teach in a multi-grade class, there are learners that are combined. We have to group them according to their grade level. Some of the lessons are integrated also. So sometimes lesson in grade 1 can also be a lesson to grade 2. But you have to know the level because they are already grade 2. So you have to differentiate your activities, your tasks to be given in a specific lesson. Actually, they like collaborative activities, like group activities, because they love engagement. They love to be with each other. They love to huddle. They love to talk with each other. So I gave more time with performance activities, being with each other, rather than the paper and pencil test.
What are the supports you have provided to the learners and community?
For me, I go more on the academics because um, my learners are in primary grade. It's very important that you have to assist them and you have to deal with them more patiently because learners, they are prone to they tend to forget, so you have to go with them along the way.
Then the next question, sir, is what are the challenges you have experienced in teaching or handling multi-grade classes?
Teaching multi-grade classes for me is a very big challenge because it's not a mono-grade class. So time, because there are 3 classes. So it's for you how to manage the 3 classes in one specific time or in a given time. So your time should be taking into consideration. And then your patience also, because sometimes you tend to lose your patience because of the learner's behavior or character. They are starting to make noise, and you are teaching here in grade 1 and 2. So as much as possible, you have to be a good classroom manager. You have to set things. You have to direct every learner for the things that they must do and the things that they must not do during the lesson.
So how about your security, sir, your health? So it is not a challenge for you?
Actually, I have mild asthma, but I don't have a choice to say no to this. For my health, I think it's good for me because yeah, you can get a good exercise, walking every day. I am taking a walk for about an hour in going there to the school, and then another almost an hour in going back to the mother school again. It took me like almost 2 hours a day to walk, rain or shine.
So how about this, sir? It has electricity, water supply.
And it's good that the atong primary school has power source. Electricity when I get there, or when I started to teach there. But before, the experience of some teachers who were there, who were assigned there, they didn't have electricity.
So there is a community involvement, sir, in terms of helping you school activities.
Oh yes, of course, the parents of the learners, you have to reach them out
because the learners are not only my client, also the parents of the teacher, of the learners. So you have to accommodate them, and it's a good thing to know that I get to know the culture that they, because the culture that I am living with is totally different from the mine.
So, what do you think, sir, is the factor that leads to the establishment of the school?
Since there are residents there, so maybe they connect with the community leaders to establish a school that will be accessible for them.
Maybe demographic factor is the number
Yes.
one, it's the top problem.
But when it comes to the accessibility of my learners to the school, actually it's very far. Their houses are situated, I think it's like 2 to 3 kilometers away from the school. So I think there are only 3 of my learners who are living near the school. So most of my learners are living far away from the school. They have to walk minutes to an hour every day, going to the school and then going to the house.
So, lastly, sir, what message or tip you can give to the future teachers if ever you'll be assigned in a remote area and will be handling multi-grade classes?
Just to the aspiring teachers out there, you have to love the chosen profession that you will have, and you have to embrace possibilities. You have to bring along with you patience, perseverance, and most of the time hard work, because this profession, the teaching profession, is totally different from the other profession, because this is a calling, it's a vocation. So you need to do this with a heart. You have to strive for yourself, not just for yourself, but also for the benefit of the learners in the community and to the people in general. So that's a very nice thing to know about being a teacher. So at the end of the day, you will be fulfilled and you will be happy that you are called